No, because you have to balance a lot of shit, right? Yeah. I will still need sulfuric acid. That's what it is. Right. So I can turn sulfuric acid together with activated graphite into graphene. But the balancing becomes extremely annoying. The only problem is that if I want to try and get the fire ice, I will have to either ship it in manually for now, or I could build the production of graphene on the other planet. That could also be good. I need a chemical facility. And graphene is what I needed again for conveyor belts. Yeah, either way, I will have to send in something, right? Like, I will have to ship back and forth some stuff. So I don't get interstellar logistics stations until much later. Yeah, building it on the other planet might be better. Then I would have to go back and forth, grab the graphene. So either we bring back... either we bring back the graphene over here, or we bring back the fire ice. Using multiple planets is probably a good idea. I have a gas giant right over here. That one has fire ice on it as well as hydrogen. But I don't know how to harvest that anymore. Is that what this is, actually? No. How do I... Oh, no, that's over here. Gas giant. Okay, that's a little while away. Yeah, that's not going to be here for a while. That is yellow signs, though. I haven't gotten the yellow signs yet. I won't be able to do that for a while. So there's fire eyes over there. Then there's fire eyes here too. Actually, was there? No, there's not. Okay. Yeah, so I don't have a whole lot of planets in my starting system. So these are all unknowns. But that's not going to be something we can do anyways for a while. Okay, I think the plan is to probably build the graphene on the other planet. And then occasionally we're going to go back and forth to collect it. Early on, I think I mostly need graphene for conveyor belts Mark III. I need one for every 3 of them. So I will need, you know, thousands. But... it's not the end of the world. Yeah, dude, there's multiple star systems, Nelios. So we can go to other star systems at some point, too. Which is, yeah, pretty good. I think I set up 64 star systems in total. Why not 69? I couldn't go any more than 64. I hope you get at least... yeah, you complete the game, I guess, when you have 64 Dyson Spheres. That's when you know... 100% achievements and 64 Dyson Spheres. Then you're done. Yep, so that's gonna be our next goal, I think. Conveyor Belt Mark III. And then planetary logistics. This one will require a bunch of stuff as well, though. I will have to automate processors. What do processors require again? Processors are... ooh, 2 different types of things. What are those again? Semiconductors. Oh, okay. So for this, I actually also need the other stuff. Oh, you can have multiple layers on every sphere? Yikes. Yeah, I'm never gonna get that far. I'll be happy if I make one of them. Anyways, guys, I think it's a good moment to call it a day. Made a lot of progress today. Very much so enjoying this. So next up, we'll focus on graphene, which I remember from a year ago. Huge pain in the ass, but we'll get it done. Welcome back to the Dyson Sphere Program. Man. I didn't stream yesterday, and I actually felt like playing this game yesterday. I think that's a good example of it being a good game, right? I was like, I really want to play. I would have streamed as well if I wasn't busy, because I was actually really looking forward to playing some more. I have been busy automating the blue engines. Super magnetic rings. They're a pain in the butt to set up. The reason why it's a pain in the butt to set up is because they require these green engine things that are over here somewhere. I'm already not able to navigate my own bases. This is where we start needing that logistics station, I suppose. Maybe we'll be able to get to that today. Right here. The green engines, right? Those green engines, however, require electric motors. The brown engines. There they are. So I've been building it in such a way that this whole section right over here is the brown engine production. Then over here it's the green, and it's scalable, which is nice.
Sometimes I imagine, no matter which game you play, it always gets ruined by Protoss. Playing Dyson Sphere, carriers destroy everything before
Carriers destroy everything before you finish. Playing Elden Ring, Dark Templar slicing you to pieces. I would love to see the despair in your eyes. Thank you, Snizzix. I'll take that as a compliment. Watching a streamer in despair and in panic. Is there anything more enjoyable in life than that? Hey, thank you for the 31, dude. Welcome back. Anyhow, I've built it in such a way that it's all very scalable. So technically speaking, I should be able to continue this engine production horizontally. And the same for this engine production over here. It can be included, or I can include a lot more by going more horizontal. And the same right here for this engine production. I can extend this very easily as well. Which should work out quite well. Now, the reason why we need a lot of it is because it's needed for, like, most of the later game upgrades. So I'm hoping I'm not gonna have to rebuild it all, but maybe I do. I don't know. Today we're gonna have to do some tricky parts, I think. Processors, a little bit annoying. One thing I was gonna do, though, is work my way towards graphene. Yes. Yeah, I'm gonna need way more green engines. I'm gonna need more of everything, but for now it's fine. Graphene. The reason I need graphene is because I really want to get the planetary logistics system research. Not only does it give me logistics, which is really nice, but it also gives me conveyor belt Mark III, which I think is the fastest one in the game. Is it? Anyways, we're gonna need a lot of conveyor belts in this game, so I figured we may as well head on over in that direction. So this is something we want to start setting up for. We're like in the early mid-game right now, I guess. Something along those lines. Yeah, so I remember for my first playthrough of this game about a year ago, graphene, massive pain in the ass. So there's two ways in which you can get it. The first one is with, I think it's sulfuric acid. Yes. So I can turn sulfuric acid together with 3 activated graphite into 2 graphene, which is pretty annoying. Alternatively, I can make fire ice into graphene together with hydrogen, which I think is going to be significantly better if I can set it up. So I have I have another planet that I've already secured. I think it's Resha 4. This one right over here. That has... No, it's Resha 1. That has... What? Now! Was it Resha 4? It may have been Resha 4. It probably was. Am I blind? Oh, it's right there. It's literally selected. It's got 1.8 million fire ice, which should last me quite a while. The only problem is that I don't have a way of sending things back and forth between my current planet and this one. So I am gonna have to either ferry it across myself, which would be very annoying. Sorry. Until a little while later. Now, I've already been gathering a ton of fire ice on this planet. So we can do two things. Either we bring the fire ice over here and set up the production on this planet, or we produce graphene on the other planet and ferry that over here. Lowko tidal locked lava planet is for power and smelting once the interstellar logistics are up. Right. So we have to decide which of the two we want to go for now, though. Because I don't have interstellar, what's it called? Interstellar, shipments just yet. Shipping fire ice is more inventory efficient? I'm thinking so, too. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I know. So I think I'm gonna ship fire ice back and forth instead. I might regret this. If that's the case, I will get hydrogen. Last time you ferried the raw material to the main production planet and it worked really well. Yeah, exactly. It's just that my starting planet is not that big, but I think it'll be fine. I'll probably move away from this place at some point anyways, but I think it'll be okay. The only question is, what are we going to do with the excess hydrogen? Yeah, exactly. I guess that's the main question. We could burn it. We could burn it, but I already have a ton of it stored. Don't I? Yeah, I've got a little bit of it stored over here. Actually, not that much. So we need it for red production. So maybe actually I just want to store it for red production over here. It would do, right? Yeah, I will need a lot of hydrogen. So this over here is for the storage of, what's it called? Refined oil. And I guess we could, like, increase the amount of stuff that I have over here as well, right? And just store more of it. We could even loop it back in if we ever run out over here. Which is probably a good idea. So I could set up a production somewhere on this side of the planet. So, like, the first half of the planet over here has loads of the base resources, and the other half mostly I just got a lot of oil, I guess. For activated graphite, I need coal. Is there still a coal thing over here that I haven't utilized yet? There is a coal thing right over there. I think that's probably what we're gonna do. And then at some point I should be able to just import most of the fire ice automatically, right? So then it should be totally okay. So we'll build our production over here. There's actually 2 coal veins over here. Yeah. We'll build our production for graphene over here. I don't really need, like, a ton of it for now, I don't think. I mostly just need it for conveyor belts and shit. Yeah, the thing is, the ferrying, though, is only gonna be, like, I only will need to do it a few times, I think. Like, by the time, I don't think it's gonna be annoying, because by the time it's gonna be a frustrating thing to have to deal with, I'm fairly certain I'm gonna be able to automate it. I'm not 100% certain, but I don't think it's gonna be that annoying. Yeah, I only need a few trips, exactly. What's going on, JPie? Welcome. Yeah, I want to make the energetic graphite from coal. I could also turn it from hydrogen. I could also... that's actually a good point. I could also make it from...
New subscriber detected.
Is that oil or is that refined oil? I don't know. Thank you very much, Corbin Dallas, for gifting a community sub, but man, welcome. Thursday always kind of feels like Mondays to me, man. Today is another Monday, apparently. I also have fire ice on this planet, by the way, which I forgot mentioning. So I can have hydrogen and fire ice from Russia too as well, which is really quite good. Yeah, Monday was a pretty wild day. Yeah, I'm just gonna do it with activated graphite for now. Or with this instead. I have a load of fire ice to utilize. Okay. Here goes Lowko with the unnecessary amount of conveyor belts, just because that way I think it's more accurate and tidy. That's a good song. That was a good song. Everyone else drinking on a Thursday? No, I'm not drinking, dude. I'm drinking coffee. Does that count? Actually, I've already finished my coffee. Sad times. Really? Okay, fine. Let's go down, Bali. Must edition, yeah, must construct additional coffee. Hey, by the way, today's the 31st of March, 2022. Today, 24 years ago, StarCraft 1 came out. Do you feel old yet? I know there's gonna be some of you here that, like, literally bought the game when, like, you probably waited in line at the store. At least one of you did. Pretty wild, right? Actually, I'm gonna send it in the other direction because I need to go in the direction of where I'm storing my my other stuff.
Happy birthday, StarCraft. Happy birthday, Lowko.
Thanks, man. It doesn't matter. I have no input on whether or not it's my birthday. Thank you, Bunny. It came on a floppy disk? There's gonna be people in the chat right now that have literally never seen a floppy disk before, dude. Ah, shit, I need more of those. I've not actually automated the production of smelters. I should probably go ahead and do so. It's made in a smelting facility. I have been saying that for a while, but it's also like 4 ingredients, so I'm lazy. Even though I have most of this already. Let's just go and pick some of these things up, though. I can just make them manually instead, you know? What's better than automating stuff? Making it manually, right? Alright. That will give me a bunch. I've only ever seen a floppy on the Google Images. You mean the save icon?
Donation confirmed.
01101 001 001 000 011 011 011 011
Thank you, Brian. Thank you. Thank you, Brian. Apparently it means I love you in binary. Aww. It's a beautiful day. Hey, thank you for the 300 bits. Thank you, Corbin Dallas, for gifting a sub to Mr. Dude of Life. Okay. Right, we get that. And then I need to do the other thing as well. I need to get that research going. Chemical plants, plastic, sulfuric acid. But I want to get it for graphene. Wait, I don't even need to make this. Hold up now, what am I doing? For some reason, I'm thinking I need fire ice together with... Why did I make this? Nice start today, guys. Really good stuff. I literally do not need it.
Detected.
I was thinking I need, for some reason, fire ice together with activated graphite, but that's not what I need. I could do it like this as well if I had sulfuric acid. But I don't need it. Yeah. Thank you, Dallas, for gifting another community sub. Right. All I need to do is just... How do we make this, though? In a chemical facility? Okay, I need chemical facilities. We'll just sort of leave that over there. It's fine. Ba-ba-ba-da-ba-da-da-da. And I guess at that point we're also gonna have to go around the world and actually collect some of the fire ice from the other place. Okay. I don't know exactly how much graphene I'm gonna need for now, but not that many. So I need some of those things. Some glass. Some beams. Already have some of those. Don't have a whole lot of glass. What's going on, Blue Air? Blue Air gave me the advice to spray everything in this game, chat. That's our ultimate goal. To spray all the things. Inspired by Blue Hair Critic. I want to use the graphene for level 3 conveyor belts. Okay.
New subscriber detected.
August, thank you. I appreciate you. Yo, have a good one, Snizzix. Take care. Yeah, exactly. I only need it for belts for now, and I just want to set up the production, so I really don't need that much.
New subscriber detected.
It's just that I've been building things at such a large scale that I kind of want to, like, you know, keep building it at a relatively large scale. So I can always extend on it, so even though I don't need that much for now. Yeah. Maybe I'm making it harder than it needs to be. That is what she said. Wait, no, chat. Alright. Come on, research, go faster. So I want to get that, and then we want to get that, and then we want to get that. And then we can also start using the planetary logistics station, which I really don't need yet, but it is probably something we want to start aiming for. I need to have titanium ingots. Honestly, interstellar is so much better, though, than, like, this stuff right over here. This stuff over here is good, too, but... Right. So I want to make chemical plants. I should be able to make quite a few. We'll just manually produce it. Okay. So by the red tower is what we're aiming for. I'm gonna go ahead and start putting in, I guess I'll put down a chest for now. Yeah, I just want to store all of the junk that I have. God. I have a lot of shit. Okay. I just want to do one trip for a bunch of, what's it called? Fire ice. Okay. I'll set up some of it over here for now. So this is where we're gonna dump all of our fire ice. And then we'll just go to the other planet. The only thing I need is some power right here for my actual mech. Because I don't have that much of it. So I put it down with the red production, guys. Red production. That's where my chests full of junk are. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's the plan. Might not be a very good plan, but I think it's fine. We're gonna have to ferry things. Alright, into space we go. So this is another planet that we set up last live stream. It is mostly just for silicon production, but it happened to also have fire ice on it, which is really nice. I have another planet as well where I'm doing my titanium production. And ultimately, basically what we want to do is we want to set up logistics towers on those outer planets. And then set up automated delivery of ingots and all that. That's the plan anyways. Yeah, exactly. Logistics towers are useful if you have like a production planet. But don't really have any use for that yet. Yeah, I need yellow cubes for the interstellar stuff. I don't even know where to get yellow cubes at this point. But we'll get there. No, I looked up the starting seed. If you hit exclamation point starting seed in the chat, you can play along with the same starting seed that I used. This is the cell sort twin blades starting seed of Dyson Sphere Program. Yeah, I literally googled OP seed, Reddit, and there was like a thread where someone said, I tried 100 starting seeds, and this is the best one I found. That's the one I used. Once again, using the OP stuff. Can you believe it, man? Are we watching a streamer or a fucking casual now? Remember when I used to be playing hardcore mode in video games? Not anymore, bro. I'm a normie now. Playing video games for, get this, fun. Ugh. Main goal is having a good time. Ugh. Gross.
Rare veins scatter around different planets. They will greatly improve production efficiency. So if you find them, collect them, and put them as a part of industrial production.
Is there any way to travel faster? Yeah, I can travel some faster. I don't know exactly how fast I can go. I just need to make sure that I also have enough electricity, or energy rather, to go back. Alright, a smooth landing. Here we go, Russia 4 right in front of us. Here we go, smooth landing. 900 meters a second. Perfect. Never any problems. Ah, I was gonna say, I've been here. I'm on the wrong pole, dang it. Ay, ay, ay. Am I going to the right place now? Yeah. I'm doing 500 meters a second. It's not fast enough, Bunny Warren. Last time I started on a seed where I had 3 planets orbiting the gas giant, so every planet of the system was literally 10 seconds away. Nice. Alright, look at this. It doesn't even seem to be mining anymore. So I guess that means the chests are full. I set up 3 Mark II chests. Did I burn 500k? Did I really? I'm assuming it's fine. I'm gonna remove one of those. I did, Cosmonake. Yeah, I did see the watch releases. For those of you unfamiliar, there's a watch event currently going on. Where basically they announce all of the new watches for the year. Let me show you real quick one of the releases that a lot of people are talking about in the watch world. Let me show you. Where is it? It looks so weird to me, dude. So Rolex is probably the most well-known brand in the watch world, right? And it's been a bit of a running joke now for years that you literally cannot buy them. Essentially, the majority of them are not for sale because they get snatched up by people that have a lot of money. Whenever one is available, they will sell them to them instead. Anyhow, so look. This is the GMT Master 2. They've been producing this for like 80 years or some shit. They've been making them for a very long time, and these are extremely hard to come by. This is the new release for 2022. Now, if you've looked at these watches for any period of time at all, it will look really fucking weird to you. I showed it to my girlfriend, and she's like, yeah, it looks like a watch. I was like, no, 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 you don't understand. So they made it... No, it's not the green. The green is not... They made it for left-handed people. So the date is at the 9 o'clock position, and the crown is right over there too. And this looks so fucking weird to me. It looks so weird. They've created like a separate movement and everything just to Anyways, this is another watch you can't buy. In general, you can't really buy these. Unless you've already spent like 100 grand at a jeweler store, but... It's called a crown? Yeah, it's called the crown.
So, after your Insta story, did you fall in the water?
I left a bit of a cliffhanger, didn't I? I did not, no. I actually went back. I didn't dare Legend of Doom. Yeah, they don't need to revert the watch for lefties, obviously. Plus, there's a lot of people that are right-handed that wear their watch on their right hand anyways, right? How does being a left-handed man... I don't know, bro. I guess they were just having some fun. Yeah, not really the most exciting year for watches, though, in general. Most of it is kind of boring. I mean, it already was kind of boring, but now it's even more boring. Alright, here's a good example. This is a watch that Patek Philippe released. I think it's called the Calatrava. Although, in my mind, that's a much more classical watch. So this is just your quintessential standard run-of-the-mill Patek Philippe. How much do you think it costs? Give me a number in the chat. So obviously it's very vintage inspired, right? You think it's about 50 bucks? 420 bucks? 6,900 bucks? They're selling these. Where does it say? Hey, 39 grand. It's fucking wild, bro. Like, a lot of these high-end watchmakers, they are literally just coasting on the fact that they've made a name for themselves like 100 years ago. They're barely even trying on a lot of this shit. It actually drives me nuts. This thing has a water resistance of 30 meters. Now, whenever a watch says it's got a water resistance of 30 meters, it means you can wash your hands and that's it. You definitely do not want to take this in the pool because it will die.
New subscriber.
They could easily add, like, if they wanted to, they could add 200 meters of water resistance and, like, make it actually rock solid and stuff. But for some reason, they just go with the bare minimum. It's got 45 hours of power reserve as well, which is also, like... You can buy watches that are made for, like, literally 20 bucks that will have longer power reserves that are automatics that will have better, you know, water resistance. It's all a little bit silly. Anyways, people apparently will buy these now. Also, new watch release from Rolex. They made the Yachtmaster in rose gold. They made them in white gold.
Detected.
Absolute game changer. They made it in yellow gold now too. It's so boring, right? Like, come on, man. Do something exciting. Like, why? That's literally the same design process. Like, you've already...
Detected.
Some of it is really cool though, but like the established brands really are kind of boring. The established brands really don't do anything really fun. Here's, for example, IWC's release. Another big watch brand. They already make these in like 7 different colors. And now they have 2 more colors. Yay. Yay, fun. This one is fucking cool though. This one I will dig. Don't look at the price. Ha! I just realized it's got 2 dots right over there. Ruined, man. I'm okay with the cutoff numeral, but like, why the, ruined. After you look at these for several years, so I've been following this pretty closely for several years. A lot of it just started, you know, looking the same. It's all just kind of, some of it is exciting. Every once in a while there's some exciting stuff, but like the majority of it. So look, here's another one. They came out with a platinum day date. Now platinum is really fucking expensive. The difference with the new model is that it's got a fluted bezel. The fluted bezel is like the, you see the little like zigzag thing it's got on the bezel? This used to be a smooth bezel. So the new model has a fluted bezel, which they've been making for 80 years on their other watches. Apparently it's hard to do on platinum, but now it's also with, you know, it's like absolute minor changes. I saw this, I think it was on the front page of this website. No, maybe it wasn't on here. Yeah, it's very incremental changes. But then, like, even, you know... I saw some crazy stuff. Here it is. From Grand Seiko. Grand Seiko has been making some wild shit. It's almost hard to tell the time on these. But this is some actual craftsmanship, right? Like there's, you know, a lot of this will be handmade. And it's very, very difficult to pull off. At the very least, they're, you know, they're making moves and they're changing some stuff up. But a lot of it is just, a lot of brands are kind of boring. Yeah, this is cool. What time is it? The actual time-telling device is over here. So this would be 9 past 10, I guess. Yeah, to be fair, it's also watches, right? Hey, thank you very much, though, Corbin Dallas, for gifting a whole load of subs to everyone. What's the price on that Grand Seiko? Do you want to know? If you have to ask, what's the general rule again? If you have to ask, you can't afford it. It's about 400 grand USD. Yeah, there's some cool stuff, but it's a bit of a boring year though, to be honest. This looks pretty cool. I guess it's gotten to the point where like telling the time is a secondary thing. It's kind of ironic how like a lot of these watch brands are like, yeah, but what if we made it more complex to read the time? What if we made it harder to be able to do the basic reason as to why you would wear a watch? Oh, well. We've got our energy back, by the way, guys. We can take back off. You don't need a house, get a watch instead. I'm sure the people that buy 400 grand watches have nice houses. I'm sure they can afford a decent place. Yeah, dude, there's people living in entirely different realities. It's actually crazy. But they probably suck at StarCraft. So, you know, got that going for me. We all suck at StarCraft. It's true. It's a sad part about it. But yeah, some of it is pretty cool. Some of it is pretty exciting. But a lot of it, I don't know. Maybe it's because I've been following it for a good couple of years. That you know, I'm not easily impressed anymore or something along those lines, but... I don't know. No, I definitely did not say that, Aaron. Lowko, way to flex. I'm poor and I suck at StarCraft. Yikes. We all suck, just at a different MMR. Yeah, probably Saint Bucky. I like the craftsmanship of watches, but I don't like the whole... Dude, 100% Heartnapper. Maybe that's just me being very Dutch. But I don't like the flexing culture at all. But over the last couple of years, some watches have absolutely gone mental, though. Okay, let me actually try and see if I can find the correct pricing for this right now. Because I haven't looked at this for a little while. Yeah, okay. So, a little while ago, Patek Philippe released a watch that was boring as hell. Which was basically the same watch that they've been making for donkey's years. And now they also made it with a blue dial in collaboration with Tiffany. So this was about a year ago, I think, maybe at this time. So this is what it looks like. It is literally just... I can't find a high quality picture. There it is. This is what it looks like. This is a 57, what is it, 5711? I think that's what it is. That's the reference number. Which is what they've been making for literally decades. Now, they discontinued it, and as like a final run, they decided to do a Tiffany & Co. collaboration, where it was literally the same watch. However, it's got a Tiffany stamp on it, and it's got a blue dial, right? These things went absolutely nuts. They only made a handful of them, and they went for literally millions of dollars, which is a stupid amount of money for a watch in the first place. A couple of years before this one came out, Rolex released another watch called the Oyster Perpetual. Now, the Oyster Perpetual comes in a bunch of funky colors. This is like their entry-level watch. And after the Tiffany watch came out, people started calling this Rolex watch, which is not in collaboration with Tiffany in any way, people started calling this the Tiffany dial. Suddenly, these went from being like $7,000 to now about $60,000. And yesterday, Rolex quietly discontinued the 41mm version of this. So... it's so much forced scarcity that, like, it's kind of dumb. So these are probably going to go to 100K, even though Rolex literally sold them up to yesterday in jewelry stores for, like, I think 6,000-7,000. Now, they obviously couldn't sell them because the demand for them was far higher. So the people that actually got them are the people that have already spent ridiculous amounts of money at those jewelry stores. Because every time they get one in, they phone up their best clients. So, like, a lot of it is... yeah, it's exactly like the art world, man. Anyways, it's all a little stupid. No, definitely not, Simo. But yeah, it's kind of stupid, man. But they also play into that forced scarcity so much, right? Like, at the beginning of, I think 2021, Rolex announced that they were scaling back production, even though their demand was higher than ever before. Which literally is them saying, yeah, I guess this is our lives now, and, like, we're never gonna actually let you buy one. Silly, right? Who can blame them? I mean, to be fair, yeah, if you own the brand, you know, it is what it is, right? If you have the option for it. But yeah, it is very, like, forced scarcity, and it's a bit silly. Kind of takes a lot of the fun out of it, though, because some of these releases are cool. But say, like, you find right now, oh, I really like that, you know, left-handed GMT Master for some reason, right? Say you really like that one, and you save up for, like, 5 years to be able to buy one. You then go to the jewelry store to go and pick one up, and you find out that the waiting list for those is going to be, like, 10 years. Like, 10-year waiting lists aren't unheard of. It's just so stupid, man. But yeah. BRB signing my kids up. That's the worst part as well, though. Like, people sign up at, like, jewelry stores around the world only to fly over there and then immediately sell it without ever wearing it themselves. Because, like, say, for example, a Pepsi GMT Master right now, so the one with the red and blue bezel, I think those are going for, like, 20 grand, but the jewelry store price is set by Rolex at, like, I think 7 or 8K. So, there will be people that just sign up for waiting lists everywhere and then just sell it the day they get it. Anyways. It's all a little stupid. Yep. It's just like the scalpers. Same deal. Sounds like a good way to make a living. I should do that. Well, that's the gray market. That's the gray market in watches. A lot of people do that.
New subscriber detected.
Anyways, rant mode disabled, guys. I'm sure you didn't ask for this. But it's close to my heart, okay? Thanks for listening. It's like concert tickets. It's like, yeah, it's with a lot of things right now. Yeah, that's the big difference, though. Exactly. Like, the reason why a lot of graphics cards are hard to buy is because not of artificial scarcity, but actual, like, you know, base resource scarcity, right? Rolex could probably triple production if they wanted to. Should they? If you were in charge of the brand, would you do so? Would you want everyone to be able to buy one? Or do you kind of like the exclusivity? Can't really blame them for it, but... yeah, if they stop production, they will make more money. One watch a year? There it is, dude. I want to make graphene. So we got to make that in a chemical facility, which I've been building for a little while. I don't need that many. I made way more than I need. What's the best way of doing this again? All right, I think I should probably... no, I should build it on the other end. I'm going to do input and output, I think, relatively close to one another. So we'll do input over here. And then output on a belt on the... yeah. So that's going to be output right over there. So we need 2 output belts, right? One of them is going to be graphene and the other one is going to be... I'll send the graphene over there. Or, sorry, the hydrogen over there. Yeah, one of them is going to be graphene, the other one's going to be hydrogen.
New subscriber detected.
Let's change the positioning of this. Yeah, I need to set filters up. So I want the excess amount of stuff to be brought on over into that facility over there. So this is going to be my input line for hydrogen. Bro. Okay. Hey, thank you, Dark Bloom, for the 22 months. What? Oh, did I make it too high? Too high? Didn't know Dutch people could have that problem. Am I right? Wait, no. Kick. W. Actually, I kind of want it like that. Sorry, I know I keep deleting everything. I talk more than I actually play. Welcome to my podcast, where Lowko complains about stuff, mostly. But occasionally he also does something in video games. Apple sells everyone for a reason, but has a mystique like Rolex. Not a perfect analogy. Yeah, there's a reason why Apple has got very high valuation, right? It's got an inflatable. Okay. So that's gonna be our input line for hydrogen. I don't know what the best way of doing that would be. I need to make it horizontal, I guess. So things need to come in over there. And then the graphene should probably go in that direction. Yes. So graphene is gonna go like that. So we need to put the chemical plant over here. So chemical plant has multiple outputs. One of the outputs is going to go over there. That's hydrogen. The other output is going to go over there. That's graphene. So the graphene can go over in that direction, which is where we're making all of our resources and things. That means that the fire ice has to be input right over here. Yeah. All right. Yo, what's going on, Echo? Last meeting for today starting now. Nice.